welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. My name is Lacey. You may also know me by Cosmicstoner here on the internet. I'm so sorry, you guys, that I haven't been uploading as frequently as I would like. I have been sick as hell for the past 2 weeks. I went to MegaCon, which is kind of like a nerdy comic book, Star Wars, Marvel, anime convention here in Florida. And I went to go see Hayden Christensen. He is Anakin Skywalker in the movies, in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, and of course in the new Obi-Wan and Ahsoka show. I went to meet him because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and he actually is Anakin. Darth is one of my favorite characters, hence why I have him tattooed. I did get to show him this. But me going to that convention, I knew I was gonna get sick just because there's so many people there and so many germs, and my immune system sucks. So I was like telling my mom, I'm like, I'm gonna get sick after this. And guess what? I spoke it into existence and I got sick. So today, you guys, I am here with a video that I'm actually kind of excited to talk about because it's so freaking crazy. If you have been following me for a minute, or if you've been a part of my Twitch streams, you probably have already heard this story. So I'm sorry if you've heard it before, but I do want to get it out on YouTube format. That way people can see it on YouTube as well. But today's story time is actually about the time that I got too high. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I've only had maybe 3-4 times where I've gotten to the point where I'm too high and it gets crazy and it gets a little bit scary. But I have one story in particular that it takes the cake of craziness of things that happened while I was too stoned. So, but before we get into the video, I really would appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel so much, you guys, and I would love for you guys to join the family. So before we get into the video, I think it's a great time to light one up. I have this little tiny joint today. This is actually Gastropop from The Flowery. So if you can smoke with me at home, now is the time to light up. Cheers! First hit of the day. I'm finally starting to get my smell back, and it does have a gassy taste to it. I love that. Guys, all the smoking is fake. This isn't actually me smoking. This isn't me. This is just edited. So this story takes place, I would say, about 2 to 3 years ago, back when I was still kind of new to edibles and stuff like that. I remember that night I was feeling a lot of cramps and a lot of pain, so I just was not feeling well. And I had taken a muscle relaxer because I'm prescribed those for muscle pains and muscle cramps and all that. So I took one of those because I thought that would help my cramps. And I'm gonna be completely honest, you guys, I forgot that I took that muscle relaxer. So I ended up taking an edible, which I am now going to insert the video of the edible that I took. The edible that I took was just, I believe, a 10 milligram gummy, but to make it a little bit more potent and make sure that I was feeling some relief from it, I thought, why not put some RSO on it? And yeah, I ended up putting up some RSO on it, and yeah, I got crazy. So I was just relaxing in bed, and my boyfriend was on Xbox. He was playing some game, and I was just messing with my phone. I ended up getting lost on Wikipedia. I, for some reason, got very interested about reading the O.J. Simpson trial case on Wikipedia, so I ended up reading that whole thing, and that's right when the edible started to hit. I remember looking over at Shane and being like, I am feeling it. I am freaking feeling it. And this is where it all starts to kind of become a blur because I was fried as fuck. I ended up going into the bathroom, and you know, like when you're high or like when you're tripping and you look in the mirror and it's freaking like crazy as hell? That's how it was that night. I ended up going to the restroom, but for some reason, I took a very long time in the restroom, and I guess I didn't even come out. And I remember Shane finding me in the shower. I wasn't showering. I was just standing there in the shower, staring at myself in the freaking mirror that folds out. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. There's like, in our bathroom, we have like a fold out mirror that has like a cabinet inside it. And that mirror is facing the freaking shower. So I was just like standing in the shower, staring at myself in the mirror, just like lost. I remember distinctly thinking I was like dead. I thought I was like in purgatory. I thought I was dead. It was really scary. Like I thought I was dead, and I thought like my life is over. I'm just gonna be stuck here worrying and freaking out over shit. I don't know how I thought I was dead, but that's what I thought. And Shane ended up bringing me back into the room, and I was already too freaking high. So we thought, okay, we knew that oranges can counteract, citrus can counteract the high of edibles sometimes. And freaking, I've heard citrus, I've heard black pepper, but we didn't have any black pepper, so we got me some oranges. And I don't think I even ended up eating the oranges, you guys. I just had the oranges in bed with me. I had like 2 different little oranges in the bed, like the cuties. I never even got around to eating it. I just was so gone. And it was to the point where I was like freaking out, scared. I was like freaking out. And Shane, thinking that this would calm me down, he decided to bring our cat, Salem, aka Murderer Mitten. He decided to put him in front of my face to calm me down. Bad idea. Bad idea. I thought my cat was the devil. I legit got so freaking scared, and I just like pushed it out of my way because I was so scared my cat was a demon. I don't know why, but at the time, in my brain, Salem was evil. Like, I don't know why, but my cat was just evil to me, and I was too stoned. And I apologize, Salem. I'm so sorry that I freaking thought you were just some evil thing. So after I got Salem out of my way and I was just like laying back in bed, my thoughts just kept going around and around and around and around. And it got to the point where it was so overwhelming that I just ended up puking all over myself in my bed. And it was bad because I was like laying on my back when I threw up, and that definitely could have been a recipe for disaster. But I just ended up vomiting all over myself, all over the bed sheets, all over everything. And yeah, honestly though, I started to feel slightly better after I puked, but in my head, this is where things get even crazier. So my first thoughts after vomiting all over myself was, I gotta get this clean, because it was almost bedtime too. It was late at night when this happened. It was probably like 9-10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, God damn it, how am I gonna sleep without freaking sheets and shit? So without thinking, and I was still high. I was starting to come down, but I was still like up there. I just grabbed everything in my bed. I grabbed my fucking sheets. I grabbed everything, and I just walked to the bathroom. I'm sure Shane watching this probably had to be like a hilarious sight. I just walked to the bathroom, took all the sheets, threw them in the washer, put some freaking detergent in there, and just started that cycle because I'm like, I gotta get this going as soon as possible because I'm not gonna have nothing to sleep with tonight. So after I threw that in the washer, my bed was freaking empty, and it has like nothing on it, so you just have like the mattress, so it's super uncomfortable. But I came back and I just like laid down on it, and I feel like I took a nap or maybe like rested for like 10-15 minutes. And after I like woke up after those 10-15 minutes, I was a lot better than where I was at before. Like, I can definitely say that. I was more coherent, and I was more able to understand what the hell's going on. I didn't think I was in purgatory anymore. I didn't think I was in hell. I just was like, okay, what happened? You know what I mean? Like, after you drink or after you have like a night out and you just get sick as hell and you just wake up the next day and you're like, oh my God, what just happened? It was like that. And I look over to Shane and I'm like, where's my phone? Can you guys guess where it was? My phone was in my bed with me when that all happened, and I didn't even think twice. Again, when I was done throwing up, I just was like, it's time to get all this stuff in the bath or in the washing machine. And yeah, I ended up putting my phone in the freaking washing machine, and I ended up not running the washing machine once, but twice, 2 cycles, before I even noticed my phone was gone. And yeah, my phone was in the freaking washing machine, and I was still not like super feeling well from it, but I had Shane, my boyfriend. He's a trooper for this, honestly. Like, he is a trooper for going through my own vomit and all that. He went and grabbed my phone that was in the washing machine out of the freaking water filled with my throw up and all that nasty stuff. He ended up retrieving my phone, those 2 oranges, and a spork. For some reason, there was a spork in the bed. I probably had food earlier that day and I just left the freaking fork. But there was 2 oranges, a spork, and my iPhone in the washing machine. Crazy enough, the iPhone still worked after going through the cycle twice. I don't know how it still works. I don't think it's the same phone that I have now. I think it's the one that I had before. But the phone still worked. It was still working good and everything, which is so crazy to say because, like, it was in the washer for a minute. I need to smoke after that. It's so funny. I haven't been that high since, though, you guys. Like, it's been 2 to 3 years, and I have not had an experience like that ever again. But I can definitely say, don't mix muscle relaxers with RSO and an edible. That was my mistake, and that was a lesson that I had to learn the hard way. I just can't believe, like, I didn't even think about my phone. I didn't think about the oranges in bed. I was like, I need to get this in the washer so I can sleep on it. Didn't even notice it. Poor Salem, though. I thought my cat was the devil, and that was a really crazy experience, you guys. It was a trip. It was a really fun, okay, not fun. It's funny to look back at it now, but it was a really crazy time. Have you guys ever gotten so high that you've done something crazy like that? I want to know your stories. What was the time that you got too high? Like, what happened to you? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear it. So that is the story time of the time I got too high. I definitely would love to hear you guys' stories, so please leave comments down below. If you liked the video and you liked this story time, I would really appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so freaking much. I love seeing your messages. I love interacting with you guys. If you have any freaking video ideas that you would like to see, please feel free to leave that in the comments. I would love to hear your guys' suggestions. And if you don't already follow me on my other social medias, I am going to leave it right here on the screen. I appreciate you guys so freaking much. Thank you so much for watching this story time, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and until I see you next time, bye!